Here we go. It's time, everybody. Welcome back to Danganronpa. You know what time it is. There we go.
Time to find a body.
Has been discovered. All right. We're getting the spiel. I'm Brendan. That's Connor. We're back in the thick of it.
I'm Connor. That's Brendan.
We're back with more Danganronpa.
And I just got a glass of chocolate milk.
Oh yeah. And Owie's sobbing. Bye, Owie. Sorry. Oh, she said. Oh. Voice acting. Voice acting. Oh, man!
Oh my god. Their eyes are so crazy in this part. Huh? What?
Look at this white bush we found.
Whoa!
She's really dead?
Yeah, dog. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body.
Ew. I poked at it and it still felt cold.
Oh, no.
She's like, stop touching it. I can't not. It's so weird.
I have to.
It's so
It's like the
squishy.
fifth dead body I've seen.
We didn't make it in time. Yeah, no shit,
Whoops.
Kyoko. It's happened again.
It is happening again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction? Reaction! Quite a face you're making there, Owie.
I have to get them. I have to get the others.
No! On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I
To
could
me!
say. I repeated it over and over again. Why did this have to happen? 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 Why did this have to happen?
I need to examine Sakura's body. Can you stop doing that?
No. Why did this have to happen? Why did this have to happen?
I need silence.
I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse.
Wait,
Time's
have we
passed.
always been around when somebody's found the body?
Pretty much.
Because I want to know what happens when you're not around when they find the body and you have to be either told or like you're just sitting chilling in your room like reading a book or some shit and then you just hear ding dong and you're like
oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Wait for Danganronpa 2. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long.
I got everyone.
Ogre!
What the fuck? Oh, so she's dead, huh?
Fuck you, Genocide Jill. Sakura's been killed, I see. All according to plan.
Just as I suspected.
As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just like I did it. You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means?
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
No. Whoever killed her.
Isn't in this room.
It's not just someone in this room. It was one of you, Hiro Byakuya Toko. One of you killed Sakura.
What? Whoa. You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation. You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation.
I don't need to investigate anything.
What?
Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I mean, I just called her ogre a couple times, but you know.
What if you did it? I know it.
I'd still pipe.
Whoa.
You know it? Oh, hey.
That's still
Jeez.
pipe. That's a terrible phrase. I hate that.
It feels like something Hiro would say.
Geez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer? That's right, it's the next Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now with that,
Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Huh?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then
And then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to the most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me.
Without
Which,
even
thank
getting
God
the
for
chance
that.
to finish me. I mean, finish things with me.
She never stepped on me, which kind of disappointed, but at least I didn't have to fight her again. But thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. I gotta tell ya, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the Blackened is, this time, I owe you one.
I owe you one. You know that you owe them one.
Oopsie, before you get all pissy potty at me.
Pissy potty.
Pissy potty, that's a great phrase. You better figure out who did it first. Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? Poo-hoo-hoo. Poo-hoo-hoo.
This.
What the hell? He owes them one?
What the hell?
I hate him. I hate this whole thing.
Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? I'm a Reddit mod. Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. Totally not me.
r/relationship advice. Be angry at someone else, not me.
Not me.
Grr.
Accidentally clicked a button.
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead.
Then let's decide who will stand guard this time.
I'll do it.
Hina?
I'm okay. Just let me handle it.
Okay.
Besides,
Yeah, you
I want to be here with Sakura.
seem really okay right now. Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
Me?
You're always a thorn in my side. This
Your
time, just
name's
stand by and watch
Kyoko,
quietly.
right? God fucking
God.
damn it.
Consider that an order. An order?
Whoa, whoa, like McDonald's?
Hell yeah.
Fine.
And I want fries with that.
Consider that an order, and I want fries with it. Fine, I'll stay behind.
Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
Which is...
Let me get fries with that. Hiro, Byakuya, and Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. Which
What?
is right here where you've all already stepped foot.
Oh, man. Like now. Like,
one
time
of-
starts now. Get out.
Time starts now. One of you killed Sakura. I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her. Except
I-
right now. You guys are kind
Except
of
right
close.
now, because you're...
You had to,
but
you
after
had to
this,
see her in
after
the
I
first
finish
place.
saying this. Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate.
I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here.
Even if it means I have to use the force, you're not getting in here.
Oh, I shit.
Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. She knows the force. We gotta go, guys. How about a compromise?
I'm too
I wanna ask
scared.
I want to ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. God, that is true.
Nope, don't really care.
All right.
I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway.
Oh my God. And you, Hero, do you really object? Oh, sorry, I forgot that was me. If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? Then it's decided.
Nothing's decided.
No, I've decided.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Dude, I'd punch him in the face right there. If she was that important to me, like my friend, like Hina is, fucking filthy dead body. Pop, 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 pop. Wop, 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 wop. That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer, all of us face execution.
Yeah, we know the rules. Finding out who killed Sakura.
I just didn't want you to forget.
It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Do it. Make your dreams come true. All right, I better check out the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Monokuma file number 4 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. I almost said your truth book.
I think the case this time might be a challenge.
Why is that?
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through.
Ooh, a locked room mystery.
And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door.
So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, then there's like zero escape, right?
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder.
Hey, locked room murder! I guess you might see this kind of thing in a lot of mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this? Yeah, real life.
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails?
No. Sure, if you don't mind.
Oh, god damn it. When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. First type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed.
Okay.
Simply means the killer commits his crime, then... Well, okay, so, whoa. How? A killer commits his crime? Interesting use of pronouns.
Interesting use of pronouns.
Then through some special method seals the room.
Okay.
This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches includes using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations.
So for all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
The second type is when the locked is just ignore what you said.
I wasn't saying it. I thought it, apparently.
Oh, okay, good. The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
Oh?
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside, such as a gun. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. There you go.
There you go.
That's called the trigger. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that. But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit.
She's just, you look over at Sakura and she's just like riddled with arrows and it's like, God, no, that couldn't be it. What happened to her?
Not the arrows thing. There's no guns or arrows in the school and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it.
There are guns in the school. There are mounted Gatling guns like all around the fucking school.
Yeah, but not in this one.
Well, I guess so. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list. Well, not in this room, but you could, I don't know.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up.
What do you mean by that? Gee, I fucking wonder.
It's not a suicide, is it? Like, that'd be crazy if it was if it was Sakura just taking the hit and just confusing the shit out of everybody. They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confession to blend in with the group.
Okay.
They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. Well, that can't be it.
It sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
Not really. Nobody was in the room, unless it was fucking Aoi that killed Sakura. And then the fourth and
Interesting
final
theory.
type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
Not a locked room.
By that, I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. That'd be cool. You see this in a lot of novels and things, but in reality, it generally is not possible.
Oh, really? Like the secret passageway in the bathroom that you can fucking go to whenever you want? Oh, yeah. No, there's no way there could be another hidden escape route behind any of these like giant arcade machines.
She's like, nah, this is real life. Nothing like
real
that could
life.
happen.
Get out of your fantasy, Makoto. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locker room mysteries, those are the basics.
I didn't need you to explain that to me. So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which one of those 4 choices seems like the most likely in this case?
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. Oh, are you a fucking politician? Just fucking avoiding the question. That's a good
really
question.
pivoting.
We should probably really think about that answer, but I'm going to say...
Right now, I can't say.
But right now, I really can't say.
I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Alright, let's investigate that body. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped.
We got
forward in
rose
his
petals
chair.
behind her?
Oh, a very picturesque death. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. State of Sakura's body. Maybe getting hit on the head.
The state of Sakura's body, it's nice.
It's pretty nice. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood. Yeah, that's how that works, Makoto. Not a chance. Byakuya. However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting? Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But
Why don't you just agree with him, Makoto, so you don't sound like an idiot?
Or we can just get this shit fucking moving.
It's like, oh, well, it seems you have stumbled on an interesting fact, don't you think? Nah, I don't think it's that interesting at all. It's like, dude, he's telling you. He's telling you straight up.
Handing you the answer.
All you have to do is,
Sakura vomited blood.
yes, I do believe that. And
Yes,
then he'll be
and
like, of
Makoto.
course.
The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Yeah, I would say so.
She swallowed a backgammon piece.
Let's see, what else do we got around
Can
here?
we talk to, what about the note on the ground?
Yeah, what's this?
Is it a cipher?
Could
No,
be.
it's
This
a
looks like some kind
bingo
of wrapper.
card.
Oh, wow, they scored really
She's
high.
got bingos everywhere. That's...
Do you recognize it, Hina?
well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help calm her down a little.
Okay. So you gave that candy to Sakura.
I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them.
Does she have some tucked into her? No, it's just how it's overlaid over the thing.
Oh, into her hair?
I thought that because the wrapper and the Sprite are like right next to each other, I thought she had like a candy wrapper tucked into her hair.
Actually, as soon as we could get back into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I'm so bad.
So rude.
I made sure no one else could get their hands on them.
What the hell? You really like them that much?
Well, I didn't get to try one. Why can't I try one? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one first, so that's why I gave it to her.
All right, calm down.
I just wanted to try it, but now they've lost all their flavor.
All right. Hina, can you fucking stop?
That they lost all their flavor because of is that like a metaphor here that you've lost your friends, so the candies have lost their flavor?
Yeah, I would say so. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the tops and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle.
It's not
Nice.
rose petals.
Glass shards on the floor. Huh? That's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits on the palm of it. It's a chess piece. A knight. A Monokuma figure.
Whoa.
Figure on the floor has been added to the truth section of your handbook.
Chess.
Hell yeah, I would love a Danganronpa chess set.
But who would it be on there? Because I mean, every game is different, right? New characters and whatnot.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it could all. There was a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Okay.
She should keep her blood in one place.
So, dude, just get your blood in one place. Is this same shelf full of magazines? All different kinds of magazines here. Let's look at the bottles. Hey, chess pieces. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. Huh. Connor, do you see what's wrong with this picture?
Pawn, rook, bishop, king?
Yeah, and we found the knight on the floor, so what's missing?
The queen.
The queen! What I'm wondering is how they get those figures inside the bottle. Shut the fuck up, Makoto! Not relevant!
Gives a shit!
Oh my god.
There's no different, it's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. How is it no different? You know when the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside?
Yeah, I do.
How do you build it? You've never seen that?
We are wasting precious time.
God, I don't need to know how it's put in
oh
here.
yeah, maybe I have.
In other words,
So, this is the Monokuma version of it. Monokuma bottle, if you
I'm
will.
gonna shoot myself in the dick.
I certainly won't.
I'm gonna take that truth bullet. I'm gonna shoot it myself in the dick. I feel like I'm starting to make sense of things
What?
little by little.
What did you
Monokuma bottle
say?
sitting on the shelf. I said I'm gonna take a truth bullet and shoot myself in the dick.
Oh, okay,
Monokuma
got it.
figure that we found. The red shards of glass probably started off as a bottle, which means Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass and Monokuma figure are the evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Okay. Let's see. We got broken glass. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock. There's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change in the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke into it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Okay, let's see here. What is this? Chair. Oh, nope. There's some kind of plastic container rolling on the ground near the entrance to the room.
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty.
Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. She mentioned before, she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
But not getting hit in the head with a bottle, apparently.
Like not dying.
Yeah, couldn't save yourself now, huh, Sakura?
Whoops.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you.
I know. But still, this protein can, it's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
just a second.
But that's strange.
Huh? What is?
You see what's scattered around the can.
Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Or meth. But they're just scattered around the can. They're also underneath. But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it.
Why does that matter?
Can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it.
As if it's not the most
I
obvious
know,
fucking
I
thing.
know what it is, but you need to take note of it.
You need to figure it out.
I'm not gonna tell you yet.
Oh boy.
I feel like it'll become a more important clue later on. You fucking come on.
Clue? I'm not sure how I see how. Empty protein drink. All right. What else do you want to look at, Connor, before we end the episode?
Can we? Do we have anything else new to look at?
Looked at that.
I feel like everything else we've looked at already.
What about this clock?
Oh, is the clock?
Clock.
Is it stopped? No.
She died around 12 noon, so roughly an hour ago. Is that when Kyoko
Oh,
and I
okay.
were moving alter ego?
It's when I was asleep, right? Didn't I sleep for a fucking hour?
Hey, what's that over there? Huh, the locker's open, and
Oh, it's a
they're on
secret-
the inside.
Oh, it's a secret room.
It's a handprint?
Why?
It's what's a handprint doing here?
Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint on all the dust.
True.
It looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left a little something extra behind.
So then, Maybe the killer hid there until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility.
Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right?
Oh, the locker was open. And the locker was already opened at that point.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door.
Okay, yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Locker handprint has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Let's talk to Owie. Owie!
We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. We already know who did it. We should just take a shot in the dark at one of them. We don't need any evidence or proof or anything. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Monokuma?
I mean, what? What's my name? No, well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more.
Then let me help you find out more.
Okay.
You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room.
Oh? What?
After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon.
By noon. The Monokuma file said she died right around then.
Oh, God. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened.
How sad.
If I stopped her by force even, this never would have happened.
Oh, Hina, we're doing a murder investigation, please. It's
Yeah,
impossible
let's,
not to have regrets, I know, but... All right,
let's calm the waterworks here.
can we
We're
just, like,
trying
chill
to
out for a second.
we're trying to
The fact-
investigate. This is serious.
I mean, you didn't really cry over any of the other victims, so, like, this feels kind of rude now.
Yeah, it's kind of pointed.
Or I guess you cried over Hero, and then or not Hero, what's his name?
Toko?
Big guy.
Big
What is his
guy.
name?
Hifumi.
Hifumi, thank you. And
Wow, the one
Then he
time
came
I
back to life
remembered a
and
name and you
I
didn't.
know, I can't believe that I didn't remember. But the fact that she asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place where she ended up dying, it might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Oh, okay.
Yay, that's what we're doing next time. Oh, all right. Nope, we're going to
Nope, we're doing it now. We still have some time because we had to cut out time at the beginning. What do you want? Your bomb.
Did we?
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Yeah, we still have a couple minutes. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go to see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says, you didn't go see her. Is that
you
true?
saw her fucking 2 minutes
You
ago.
saw her now!
You're standing in a room with her. You're seeing her now.
Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Bye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be, Can I leave now? I need to examine the crime scene as much as possible. What am I missing? What am I missing? Well, let's figure out what I'm missing, and then we can end the... Oh, wait. Another chair? Chair? The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we knew we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think that the chair had anything special done to it. It's not a special chair. Having examined the door and the chair, there's no doubt that the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening, and there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created a locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Nice! Rec room door has been added to the truth bullets. Can I leave now? I need to examine the crime scene. Kyoko. Maybe you.
But for Sakura to have been killed.
Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand?
They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly, they would have needed to. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation?
Yeah, I think so for the most part.
Then.
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place.
I mean, I was gonna do it anyway. She's decided. She's gotten a lot
Yeah.
more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with the 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. All right. Well, we will do this and finish our investigation next time. But thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. And we will catch you on the flippy dip. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.